Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Fall Classic. The 1983 season is on the air. We got a big game tonight in the American League East. We are at Tiger Stadium for the first time this season as the New York Yankees take on the Detroit Tigers. The Yankees come into this game with a record of 74-39. They right now have a 7-game lead in the American League East. They did not win this division historically, but right now, unless there's a complete collapse, the Yankees may be winning this division. We still got a long way to go. The Tigers, however, are now at a record of 67-46. They have now dropped to third place. They are right now 7 games back of the Yankees. The Tigers are 1 game back of the Orioles. The Orioles have now moved into second place in the division, but the Tigers do have the Blue Jays and the Brewers right behind them. So this is a big game for both teams as the Yankees trying to hold on to the top spot in the division. The Tigers trying to stay in the top 3. You got to be in the top 3 to make the postseason in the division. Joel Turney, Ben Witz, and Jim Doyle are first to join us here at Tigers Stadium and XSG2. The Tigers historically won this game 6-3. The Tigers had 10 hits in an error. The Yankees have 6 hits in an error. So we'll see what Fall Classic has to do tonight. We are of course going to have the fast action cards right off to the side in case they are needed. And we are all set and ready to go. So hopefully everyone will settle in and enjoy a good day at Tiger Stadium. Sparky Anderson is the manager of the Tigers in this game, and Billy Martin is the manager of the Yankees. So, without further ado, let's get the thing started. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers tonight is a Hall of Famer. I sometimes wonder, but I've allowed it. Mr. Jack Morris, the Cat. 20 wins, 13 losses, a 116 whip in 1983. And he gets the call tonight. Morris is an A pitcher. He only gave up 2 runs in the game historically, so I will make him an A pitcher for the night. We're going to use blue, white, and white dice. Tigers are the home team, but the Yankees, they're the best team in this replay. Let's see what they got coming up tonight. Let's get things going. Leading off for the Yankees will be the second baseman, Willie Randolph. Some people think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. I'm on the fence, but I have no problem definitely putting him in the Hall of Very Good. 279 average, 2 homers, 38 RBIs. Fans here at Tiger Stadium know this is an important game between the Yankees and the Tigers. Big matchup in the American League. Morris the Cat will go ahead and pitch. And that's an 11, and the first thing he's going to do is walk Randolph. So Randolph will trot to first. He'll give up a leadoff walk. And over to first he goes. He does get the steal sign. We'll see if he does. Next batter for the Yankees is the third baseman, Greg Nettles. 266 average, 20 homers, 75 RBIs in 83. Randolph, let's see. Randolph is going to get the steal sign. Let's see what he does here. Morris is a righty they don't have okay. That's interesting. They don't have his range, his arm, or his error rating on the card. That is a mistake. Oops. Okay, I didn't notice that. Let's see 1 second. Timeout. That's an error on the ballpark. That's an error on the card. I'm going to have to probably get that fixed. Let me go to the 83 here real quick and see if I can bring him up, see if it's on the PDF. And let's see, where is he? And yep, he's a 9A7. Okay, so that's got to be fixed. All right, but I'll put him on here. So 9A7. I'll have to show that to Bink. I don't think he saw that. Okay, not a problem. No, it doesn't mean he's terrible. They just didn't put. There's always, as you see, there's range, arm, and error here, and for some reason the printed card doesn't have it. That's an error. I'll have to show that to I'll have to show that to Bink Stanley, who's actually handling things. But I got it. He's a 9. So his arm rating is an average rating. So Randolph, let's see, and Morris is a righty. So a 1-2, he will not get the jump, and he doesn't get the jump. So Randolph will stay put. So now here's Nettles. Nettles will now bat here. David Vega joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Morris will pitch. 61, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. He'll get Nettles' first strikeout from Morris, and he had 232 of them that year. He was throwing some heat. Next batter is the left fielder, Mr. May, Hall of Famer, Dave Winfield. Yes, Harold Baines, that is a real Hall of Famer. 283 average, 32 homers, 116 RBIs that year. Randolph will stay at first. Pitch from Morris, 63, and that's going to be a strikeout. He'll get him there. Strikeout number 2 from Morris, 2 down. And now here's the Yankee designated hitter, Oscar Gamble, 261 average, 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Randolph on at first. There are 2 outs here. Morris will pitch. 13, and that is going to be an out. It's going to be a fly ball to left field. Larry Herndon's going to get to it. He'll make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Let's see. Morris can pitch to 36. That means he can go through the lineup 4 times, and Guidry can also pitch to 36. How about that? Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees, Gator himself, Mr. Ron Guidry. Some people think he should be in the Hall of Fame. You can make an argument. 21 wins, 9 losses, a 117 whip. Guidry gets to start for the Yankees tonight. As Sports Time Machine, Clee baseball fan, and Sportsman Z join us here at Tigers Stadium. Leading off for the Tigers is the second baseman, Lou Whitaker, who should be in the Hall of Fame with Trammell. 320 average, 12 homers, 72 RBIs. Good to have Sportsman Z join us here at Tigers Stadium, and of course, everyone else here. Guidry will pitch. 43, and by the way, Guidry is a B pitcher. He allowed between 4 to 6 runs. He is a B pitcher for the game. And that's a 43. That's still going to be an out. And that's going to be a hard line drive right to first. And that'll be caught by Griffey, and that's out number 1. 1 down, and that will bring up the shortstop, Alan Trammell, who is in the Hall of Fame, but he needs Whitaker with him. 319 average, 14 homers, 66 RBIs, and 83. Guidry will pitch. 44, that's going to be a base hit for Trammell. He hit that one into right field, and Trammell will hold it first. Single for him. He does get the steal sign. Let's see what he does. Let's see. Trammell, Guidry is a lefty, has an average arm. So a 1-3, Trammell will not get the jump. He won't get the jump. He'll stay at first base. Next batter for the Tigers is the Detroit designated hitter, Enos Cabell, 311 average, 5 homers, 46 RBIs, and 83. Trammell on at first, 1 out, bottom of the first. Guidry, 51, possible strikeout, 18 says no. Now it's an error chance. And that's going to be a possible 2-base error on the shortstop, and that is Andre Robertson. The ball is hit to Robertson. His error rating is a 9. He will not make an error. That is an odd number. So that is going to be picked up by Robertson. Over to second, over to first, double play, inning over. 6-4-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. No score after 1. Nice play by Robertson. He does not make the error. And if the number is an odd number, it's a double play. If it was an even number, it would be a fielder's choice. Doug Hunt joins us here at Tiger Stadium. This is the first time we've been to Tiger Stadium in this replay. Top of the second. Leading off for the Yankees is the first baseman, Ken Griffey. 306 average, 11 homers, 46 RBIs. Griffey had a very good year in 83. Morris, the Cat, 23, and now 1-6 is a strikeout. That is a 6, and that's a cold strike 3 on Griffey. He'll go down on K's. Third strikeout for Morris, 1 away. And now the next batter is the right fielder, Steve Kemp. 241 average, 12 homers, 49 RBI. Morris will pitch. 63, and that will be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. He'll get Kemp. And Morris is already dealing. He's got 4 Ks, 2 down. Now the Yankees will send up the center fielder, Omar Moreno. And I forget that he was a Yankee. 250 average, a homer, 17 RBIs. He only played in 48 games for the Yankees that year. Pitch from Morris, 21, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Jack Morris strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Yanks. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Tigers will be the catcher, Lance Parrish. 269 average, 27 homers, 114 RBIs. So Guidry will go ahead and pitch. Guidry, 45, and that is going to be an out, and it's going to be, let's see, he is a righty. That's going to be an easy ground out there to short. Picked up there by Robertson. Throw goes to first for the out, 1 down. Next batter for the Tigers is the left fielder, Larry Herndon. 302 average, 20 homers, 92 RBIs. That's an excellent year for him. Pitch from Gator, 43, and that is going to be a hard line drive. That's going to be right to first base, and that'll be gloved by Griffey. That's going to be out number 2. A line out to first, 2 down. And now we'll see the right fielder, Glenn Wilson. 268 average, 11 homers, 65 RBIs in 83. Guidry will pitch. 65, that's a possible home run for Wilson. And let's see, Guidry's a B pitcher. A 1-13, that's out of here. That is a 10, and, well, that's out of here. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Glenn Wilson. A solo shot by Glenn Wilson. He hits that over the right field wall, and the Tigers have a 1-0 lead. A 65 Guidry as a B pitcher is a 1-13. It wouldn't have mattered what rating he was. He would have sent that out anyway. So now one a big bomb, and now we'll see the first baseman, one of the greatest baseball names ever, John Wockenfuss. 269 average, 9 homers, 44 RBIs. Am I continuing both games going forward? Yes. Guidry will go ahead and pitch to Wockenfuss. 25, and that is going to be Wockenfuss against the lefty would be a base hit, and that's what that is. Guidry is a lefty. That's going to be a single for Wockenfuss. He'll keep the inning going. And now the center fielder, Chet Lemon, underrated player. 255 average, 24 homers, 69 RBIs. Maybe the most underrated player in baseball history. Him and George Orta. Wockenfuss on at first. Guidry will deal. And 32. And that is going to be an out. It's going to be a fly ball to right field. Kemp will get to that one. He'll make the play and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Glenn Wilson. It's 1-0 Tigers after 2. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Yankees is the catcher, Rick Cerone. 220 average, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Morris will deal 14, and that's an out. And that's a hard hit line drive right to second base. And that's out number 1. That's a line out to second. Whitaker's right there, 1 down. And here's the shortstop, Andre Robertson. 248 average, a homer, 22 RBIs. No sports time machine. I never do. We're playing as played lineups in the final week of the season. We're playing as played. I've always done it that way. I do not adjust the lineups. Sometimes it could be a big-time hero that could save a game. We've had that happen. So no, lineups stay as they are. Morris, I've never changed the lineups in any of the seasons I've done. Morris, 61, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and struck him out. The inning is, and that is out number 2. That is the 6th strikeout from Morris. 2 away. He's dealing. And now here's Randolph. Randolph walked his first time up. Morris will pitch. 21, and that is going to be that's going to be an out. It's going to be a pop-up right to the pitcher. Morris says he's going to take care of it, and he's got it, and he'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. I have never adjusted lineups, STM, in any of the games I've played. The only time, that's actually not true. The only time I did adjust lineups was in the 1994 restart doing payoff pitch. But they didn't have any games that using after August 11th, so I had to use past lineups in order to get it right. Leading off for the Tigers will be the 3rd baseman, Tom Brookins. And for some reason, Brookins never gets any love. But he was a heck of a player. 214 average, 6 homers, 32 RBIs in 83. Guidry with the pitch. 42, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Handled there by Kemp. He's got it, and that's out number 1. Here's Whitaker, who should be in the Hall of Fame. He's 0 for 1. Guidry will go ahead and pitch. Guidry, 52, possible strikeout. 13 says no. It's now a possible error, and a possible error on the second baseman. That is Randolph. Randolph didn't make that many errors. His error rating is a 6, and he's not going to make one here. Randolph will get it and take his time and toss it over for out number 2, 2 down. And now here's Trammell. Trammell got a single his first time up. Okay, good. You're doing a 78 American League play and wanted to get false. Yeah. So Guidry will pitch. 21, and that is going to be an out. It's going to be a fly ball to center. Easy play for Moreno, and he's got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Tigers. 1-0 after 3. We go to the top of the 4th. Tigers lead 1-0. And Greg Nettles leads off for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Morris will settle in. He'll pitch. 33, and that's going to be a base hit. That'll be a single right up past the pitcher, and Nettles will have a single. And XSG2 said Morris was going to no-hit them, and he automatically jinxed my replay. So Nettles does get a single, and that'll be the first hit for the Tigers. So Nettles on at first, and that will bring up Mr. May. Winfield is 0 for 1. Nettles on at first. Morris will pitch. And 25, that's an out. And that is going to be a fly ball to left field. Easily getting to that will be Herndon. He's got it for out number 1. We don't use the words no-hitter, okay, in the chat. We don't do that. There's only one no-hitter I had, and Steeler fan can tell you all about it. Here's Gamble. Gamble is 0 for 1. I've not had a no-hitter in Fall Classic. I've not had a no-hitter in Inside Pitch, but I had a no-hitter in Payoff Pitch. Morris will pitch. 66, that 66, that is a 6, and Morris is going to put that right over the plate, and Gamble is going to send that one packing. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Oscar Gamble. Stadium groans. A 2-run bomb by Oscar Gamble. A 1-11 to be a homer. That's a 6. That's exactly what it is. And Excess G2 goes ahead. Not only jinxes a no-hitter, but he makes Morris give up a bomb. It's now 2-1 Yankees. And now here's Griffey. Griffey is 0 for 1. Morris will go ahead and he will pitch. And 24, hit by pitch 1-3. That's a 2, but a -2 from Morris is going to make that a 1. That's not going to be a hit by pitch. What that is going to be a pop fly ball instead to second base. And that'll be handled by Whitaker for out number 2. Hit by pitch 1-3, but Morris is a -2, which would make that a 1. So we will not hit him. And that will be a pop out instead. I'll take the original die roll there. Here's Kemp. Kemp is 0 for 1. Morris, 2 outs now. Pitch from Morris, 65. That's another ball. That's another home run chance. That's a home run chance for Kemp. Morris is an 8 pitcher. A 1-9 would be a home run. That's a 10. Instead, that's going to be a deep fly ball to right field. Going back for that, it's going to be Glenn Wilson. He's at the track. He's at the wall. He's got a little room. He will make the catch and retire the side. Wow, Kemp just misses a bomb by just a little bit. 2 runs on 2 hits. A 2-run bomb by Oscar Gamble. 2-1 now as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Morris is an A pitcher. If he was a B pitcher, that would have been gone. But Morris is an A pitcher for the night, and he will only give up that run. Enos Cabell leads off for the Tigers. He is 0 for 1. Guidry, he'll pitch. 32, that's going to be an out, and that is going to be a hard line drive right into left field, and that'll be gloved by Winfield for out number 1. And now the batter is Parrish. Parrish is 0 for 1. Pitch from Guidry. 12, and that's an out. And that's a grounder right back to Guidry. Guidry will take care of that and toss it over for out number 2. And now Herndon. Herndon is 0 for 1. Guidry will settle in, and he'll pitch. 52, possible strikeout. The 11 is no. Now it's a possible error, and it's a possible error to the shortstop, and that is hit to Robertson. Once again, Robertson's error rating is a 9. And he will make an error here as he bobbles it, trying to complete the transfer. Herndon is safe. That's going to be a 1-base error for Herndon. That's going to be an E6. And that's the first error on the Yankees. They did have an error in the game historically. And now the batter is Wilson. Wilson hit a bomb his first time up. Yankees lead 2-1 here. And we're in the bottom of the 4th. Guidry. 11, and that's going to be an out, and it will be a pop. It's going to be popped up, and Guidry says he's calling for it, and he's going to be waved off. He's actually going to be waved off. That's going to be caught by the third baseman instead. So it'll be a pop out to third, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits. There was an error. 2-1 after 4. Pitcher's duel so far between Guidry and Morris, and I'm not surprised we would get a pitcher's duel between these two. 5th inning now, and Omar Moreno leads off for the Yankees, and he's 0 for 1. Morris, 33, that's going to be a base hit for Omar Moreno. And he's got a double steal try. We'll see what he does there. So a single for Moreno. And let's see if he tries the 2 steals. He has a stolen base rating here of 14, so let's see what he does here. Morris, of course, is an average arm and a righty. So a 1-2, Morris does not get the jump. He does get the jump. Moreno is on his way. That's a 14. And let's see here. Parrish is a strong arm. So a 1-12, Moreno is going to be safe. And nope, he's going to be out. 1 down. Nice throw by Parrish. He guns down Omar Moreno, trying to steal. He's out of there. So now 1 out. And the batter is Cerrone. And Cerrone is 0 for 1. Nice throw there by Parrish to gun down Omar Moreno at second base. Morris, 22, that's going to be an out, and that's going to be a fly ball hit to left field. Easy play there for Herndon. That's out number 2. Two outs for Robertson. Robertson is 0 for 1. Morris will pitch. 45, and that's going to be a fly out to center. Easy play there for Chet Lemon. And that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. And it's 2-1 still as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Yankees have a 7-game lead in the American League East. The question is, how long will they hold that? The Tigers are in 3rd. They are right behind the Baltimore Orioles, who are really pushing forward. Remember, the Orioles did win that division historically. Here's Johnny Walkenfuss. He'll lead off for the Tigers. He got a single his first time up. Pitch from Guidry. And 65, that's a home run chance. Guidry, a 1-13, that's a 16. That's going to be a high fly ball to right field, but that will be caught by Kemp. And that is out number 1. Not a home run for Walkenfuss. 1 down. Guidry is a B pitcher tonight. Here's Lemon. Lemon is 0 for 1. Lemon sets up. And 16, and that's going to be a ground out to short. Robertson will take care of that. And he'll throw it to first for out number 2. And now the batter is Brookins. Brookins is 0 for 1. Guidry pitching a pretty good game right now. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Guidry, 35, and that's going to be an out. It's going to be that's going to be a line drive hit right to 3rd, and that will be gloved by that'll be gloved by Nettles, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Tigers. Still 2-1 Yankees after 5. I do remember saying, let me see here, who said that? Let's see, who said that if Guidry gets shelled tonight, it would be a rigged game. Well, right now, Guidry has a 2-1 lead here as we now go to the top of the 6th. Morris back on the mound. Willie Randolph leads off for the Yanks. Yep, that was you, XSG2. So all you're doing is just jinxing the whole game. Randolph is 0 for 1 with a walk. Pitch from Morris. 52, possible strikeout. The 12 is a no. Now it's a possible error. And that's a possible error on the second baseman. So that ball is hit to Whitaker. Whitaker didn't make many errors. His error rating is a 4. He won't make one here. What he will do is throw it over to first. And that's out number 1. Nice play by Whitaker. Whitaker, of course, was a heck of a fielder, not just a good hitter. Here's Nettles. Nettles is 1 for 2. Morris, 36. That's going to be a fly ball to left. And coming under that is Herndon. And he's got it for out number 2. And now here's Winfield. Winfield is 0 for 2. Morris, 12. That's going to be an out. Fly ball to right field this time. And coming under that is Wilson. And the job is done. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. Rapidly moving game right now. We're already in the bottom of the 6th. And the stream is only a half hour old. But that's what you get when you get pitchers duels. Top of the order for the Cats. Here's Lou Whitaker, who should be in the Hall of Fame. He's 0 for 2. Guidry, he'll pitch to Whitaker. 35, that is going to be a ground out to short. Easy play for Robertson. He'll take his time, toss it over, out number 1. Here's Trammell, who needs Whitaker to be in the Hall of Fame, although he's already in there. Trammell is 1 for 2. Guidry, he'll go ahead and deal. 56, and that will be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's a strikeout for Guidry, and I believe that's his first. First strikeout for Ron Guidry. He had 156 of them in 83. That's his first K. And now Cabell. And Cabell is 0 for 2. Guidry with the deal. 55, and that's going to be a hit. That's a 17, and Cabell is going to have himself a double. As he hits that one into left field, it'll roll into the corner, and Cabell is safe at second. So a 2-out double by Cabell, but now can Lance Parrish bring him in? Parrish is 0 for 2. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Yankees here. We've had a number of low-scoring games recently. We haven't had many high-scoring games the last few days, whether inside pitch or fall classic. Guidry will pitch. 66. Well, they needed Lance Parrish to go ahead and come through, and well, he pretty much just did that. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone! Home run, Lance Parrish! A 2-run bomb right over the left field wall, and it's now 3-2 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! That's a 66. A home run is a 1-16. That is a 12, and he definitely got that one. And that is a home run for Parrish. He did have 27 bombs, so very capable of hitting the homer. And now 3-2 Tigers. And now here's Herndon. Herndon is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Guidry. 55. And Herndon will keep the inning going, and that's going to be a double into right field. Herndon gets that one, and now another run is in scoring position. So suddenly, after 2 quick outs, Gator now in a little bit of trouble. And here's Wilson. Wilson is 1 for 2. He has a bomb in the game. Tiger Stadium usually a ballpark known for a lot of home runs. It was actually a small park. Herndon will go ahead and get second base, and Guidry will pitch. 51, possible strikeout. The 18 is a no. So now it's a possible 1-base error on the shortstop, and that is Robertson. Robertson getting called for a lot of chances. Robertson is error rating as a 9. Does he make one this time? No. Robertson's got it. He'll take his time, throw it over to first, and retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits. A 2-run bomb by Lance Parrish. 3-2 Tigers now after 6. As Ryan Sullivan joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Top of the order, well, not really top of the order, leading off for the Yankees will be Oscar Gamble. He hit a bomb his last time up. He is 1 for 2. Morris, he'll go ahead and pitch. And 51, possible strikeout. That's a 6. And no, a KD is a 1-5. So now it's a possible error chance. And that is off the second baseman. And it comes off the exotic chart. Second baseman for the Tigers is Whitaker. He didn't make many errors. His error rating is a 4. He won't make one here. Whitaker will get that and throw it over to first for the out, 1 down. So no need to go to the chart as Whitaker does not make an error. And now Griffey. Griffey is 0 for 2. Morris, 42, and that is going to be an out. It's a fly ball to center field. Easy play there for Chet Lemon, 2 down. And now here's Kemp. Kemp is 0 for 2. Morris, fans here at Tiger Stadium want to see the Tigers get a big win here. They need it. They're in third place. Toronto and Milwaukee breathing down their necks. Tigers are right behind the Orioles. Yankees have a 7-game lead in this division, but Baltimore is moving up. Morris, 21, and that is going to be an out. It'll be a ground out to second base, handled by Whitaker. He'll throw it over and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next game tomorrow night will be inside pitch, and we're going back to Fulton County Stadium in the National League. And we got a pretty big game in the National League West. The San Diego Padres will be taking on the Atlanta Braves. Mark Thurmond will be going for the Padres, and Pascual Perez will be going for the Braves. I have not been able to put the Padres on the board. I need to. They're right in this. So it'll be the Padres and the Braves, Thurmond and Perez. That'll be tomorrow night on the network. And that will be an inside pitch game. We go to the bottom of the 7th here, 3-2 Tigers. And John Walkenfuss leads off for the Cats. He's 1 for 2. Guidry still got plenty in the tank. Both these pitchers can face 36 batters. Pitch from Guidry. 22. That's going to be ball 4. He will walk him. So Walkenfuss will draw a base on balls. And that is only the first walk given up by Gator. As John Haverly now joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Walkenfuss will stay at first. Here's Lemon. Lemon is 0 for 2. Guidry, he'll pitch. 64, that is going to be an out, and it's going to be a fly out to right field. And getting over there is Kemp, and he'll make the catch for the out, 1 down. Next up is Brookins. Brookins is 0 for 2. Ben Witz, I know you're the Tiger fan in the chat. How come Brookins didn't get no love for some reason? I thought he played, not a great hitter, but a heck of a fielder. At least I thought so. Tom Brookins never got any love. Walkenfuss on at first. Guidry will pitch. 31. Now that is a single for Guidry, but my rule is it's a range play. That's going to be a range play to left field. So going after that for the Yankees is Winfield. His range is a 5. He won't make it. That's going to be a base hit. And that's going to be a 1-base single. A Texas League single is what Tony Porter says. So it's a 1-base single with 0 or 1 outs, 2 base if it's 2 outs. So Walkenfuss will reach second base, and that will be a base hit for Brookins, as he couldn't make as Winfield couldn't make the play. So now runners at first and second and an out, and here comes Whitaker. Whitaker is 0 for 3, though. Guidry will pitch. 3-2 Tigers. Pitch from Guidry. 23 and a strikeout. Strikeout 1-11. That's an 8. He got him. Struck him out. And that is the second K for Gator. And that's out number 2. Big strikeout there by Guidry. It'll bring up Trammell. And Trammell 1 for 3. Runners at first and second. 2 outs here. 3-2. Guidry trying to get out of a little jam here. Pitch on the way. 13 and a 1-11's a walk. That's a 16. Instead, it's not going to be a walk. That's just going to be an easy grounder to Robertson. Robertson will get that. He's going to throw to second to get Brookins, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and that is it as the Tigers have a chance to get some runs, but just couldn't do it. After 7, though, they still lead 3-2. You love Brookie, though. When he was out there, he played. Yes, he did. Good utility player, but never got over that mediocre average level. True. True that. We'll go to the top of the 8th. And it will be Omar Moreno leading off for the Yankees. He's 1 for 2. Morris will pitch to Moreno. And 54, that's off the 54 chart. So bases empty, Wild. Strike 3 if catcher range rating G as he frames the pitch. The catcher for the Tigers is Parrish. His range is an N. So ball 4 if the catcher range rating B. Home N gets strike 3. Parrish is a home N, and that's going to be a strikeout. He frames the pitch, and Moreno is out. Wow, and Moreno not happy, arguing with the umpire on that one. And that's going to be strikeout number 7 for Morris, 1 out. And Moreno's jawing at the umpire, said, hey, he framed the pitch. The umpire says, we'll go to the robot and see. Let's check the robot that they're using in 2024. Oh, yeah, this is 1983. Go take your seat. Here's Cerrone, and Cerrone is 0 for 2. Pitch from Morris. 15, and that's going to be a hard hit ground out right to third. Picked up by Brookins, and he'll throw to first for the out, 2 down. And now Robertson. Robertson is 0 for 2. Pitch from Morris the Cat. 13, and that's going to be an out. It's a fly ball to center field. Lemon will get to that. He's got it and retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Yankees. Jack Morris is pitching an absolute gem. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Why don't you do it to adjudicate all pitches? Like I said, modern day baseball a little finicky these days. Enos Cabell will lead off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 8th. He's 1 for 3. He's got a double. Guidry's actually pitched a pretty good game himself, too. Guidry will pitch. 66, that's a leadoff double for Cabell. And he'll hit that one right past up in the middle, and it'll roll all the way to the wall. And now a big insurance run is at second base. Second double for Cabell. And will now bring up Parrish. Parrish hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Bottom of the 8th, Tigers have a 3-2 lead. Guidry trying to keep it 3-2. Yankee bullpen is ready to go. Guidry will go ahead and he will pitch. 62, and that is going to be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third strikeout for Guidry, 1 down. And now here's Herndon. Herndon is 1 for 3. He got a double and reached on an error. Cabell will pitch. 13, and that is an out. It's going to be, and that's an out X, but it's only a double play with a runner on first. So we will check the card, and it's going to be a fly ball to left field. And that'll be caught by Mr. May for out number 2, and Cabell stays where he is. 2 down. Here's Wilson. Wilson is 1 for 3. He's got a bomb. Bell on at second. Guidry will go ahead and deal. Guidry, 56, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. And that is strikeout number 4 for Gator. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. 3-2 Tigers after 8. But will we see some Yankee 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th coming up. Jack Morris, he's still got plenty left in the tank. He had 20 complete games. The question is, do I let him try to complete this one? But he has been excellent. I want to check the Tiger bullpen just to be sure. It is the top of the order for the Yankees. Willie Randolph leads off. And let's see, you got Aurelio Lopez. You got Aurelio Lopez, who Morris may be the best choice. You got Behringer. He only had 1 save. I don't know. What does Ben Witt say? I think we stick with Morris. I think we're going to stick with Morris. He had 20 out of 17. So I'm going to see if he can get this done. So Jack Morris is going to try to go the distance here. Randolph will lead off. Top of the 9th, 3-2. Morris will pitch. 23, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Herndon will get to it. That's out number 1. And now Nettles. Nettles is 1 for 3. Morris sets in for Nettles, and he'll pitch. 44, it's a base hit. The tying run is on. Nettles gets a single. He's now 2 for 4. And now the batter is Dave Winfield. Winfield is 0 for 3. And Ben Witt says hook time. So who do we go with? Lopez? Who do you go with here? Who do you go with? He says hook time. He says Lopez. So Jack Morris coming out of the game, he will leave with the W. And the new pitcher for the Tigers will be Aurelio Lopez. 9 wins, 8 losses, 18 saves. He also doesn't have an RA. Do all of them have that? Wow, they do. All right, I'm going to have to notice that. That did not come through, and I may want replacements for that. So Lopez will pitch to Winfield, and I got to get his rating here. So luckily I have the PDF, but give me a second here. I got to get his rating. And let's see, Lopez is where is he? He is a 4W9. Okay. He's a 4W9. And let's see what kind of bullpen session he has. And he's going to be an A pitcher, so Lopez will be an A. And he'll pitch to Winfield. 1 out, top of the 9th. 3-2 Tigers. Ben Witt says go with Aurelio Lopez. Lopez is the closer for the Tigers. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping Lopez can get it done. Winfield will get ready. Here comes the pitch. 31. Now that is an out, but I still do the range play even if it is a 31. And that is a 0. And that is going to be a line drive hit to left field. And that's going to Herndon. Herndon wasn't too bad. His range is an 11. And he makes the catch. 2 outs. That's a fly ball to left field, but a heck of a play by Herndon. His range was an 11 out there. He'll make the play. 2 down. It would have just been a 1-base single. So now the last chance for the Yankees is Oscar Gamble. Gamble is 1 for 3, but he did have a bomb. Lopez trying to close the game out. Tigers lead 3-2. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping that he can get it done. Lopez looking for the save. Fans are loud. Pitch coming to Gamble. 33. A 1-9's a single. That's an 8. It's a base hit. The game continues, and it's a base hit to right field. Fast runner advances. Other can risk. Nettles is going to hold at second base. He's not going to try to risk it. It was a base hit to right field. Wilson has a strong arm, so Nettles is going to stay where he is. So the game continues with runners at first and second now. And now here's Ken Griffey. Griffey is 0 for 3. Griffey, not really much of a home run hitter, but he's capable of getting hits. Aurelio Lopez, top of the ninth, 3-2 Tigers. Yankees usually get magic here. 2 outs. The fans at Tiger Stadium hoping for a big pitch from Lopez. Lopez will pitch. 13, and it's a ground ball to third. That'll be picked up there by Brookins. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. The Tigers will hold on to a win here against the Yankees, 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! No runs on 2 hits. And the Tigers will come out with the victory in this game against the Yankees, a 3-2 win. Great pitching, really, by both players. And it gets done here, so a big win here by the Tigers, and they'll take a 3-2 win over the Yankees. Final line score coming up. For the Tigers, 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error. The winning pitcher is Jack Morris. He'll get the win. Ron Guidry takes a very tough loss. And Aurelio Lopez will wind up with the save. That's a big-time win there for the Tigers. And they'll take it any which way they can. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is next. So the Tigers go ahead and get a good one there. You get way too competitive at this. Hey, I'm the one rolling the... Yeah, and you're just watching. I'm the one rolling the dice. Yeah, it's okay. I'll say this, XSG2. If you're getting competitive at me, doing this, with the game, you know what? Then obviously you're enjoying what I'm doing. And if you are, I thank you very much for that. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Tigers will beat the Yankees. Let's see how the rest of the majors go. August 13th, a doubleheader between Kansas City and Boston. Royals 964, that is 8. Red Sox 1356, and that's 7. The Royals take the first. Royals 844, that is 4. Red Sox 1212, that's 1. Kansas City takes both. Seattle and California, the Angels are above 500, still chasing the White Sox. Mariners 533, and that is 3. Angels 1152, and that's 6, a win for the Halos. You got to be above 500. Remember, historically, the White Sox were the only team in the American League West that was above 500. Baltimore and the White Sox. Orioles 1632, and that's 4. White Sox 812, that's 1. Another win for the O's. Minnesota at Oakland. Twins 13-12, that's 1. Athletics 12-15, that's 2. It's a win for the A's. Cleveland at Texas. Indians 353, that's 4. Rangers 10-21, that's 2. That's a win for the Tribe. Milwaukee at Toronto, big series. Brewers 13-53, and is 6. Blue Jays 15-36, that is 5, and that is a win for the Brew Crew. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 5-24, that's 2. Braves 663, and that's 7. The Braves get that win. Padres and the Reds. Padres 8-12, that's 1. Reds 3-24, and that's 2. That game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Astros. Giants 8-11, 0. Astros 10-14, that's 1. The Stros will get a win. Pirates and the Expos. Pirates 333, that is 3. Expos 652, and that's 5. The Spos will get the victory. Cubs and the Mets. Cubs 724, that's 2. Mets 714, that's 1. My Mets can't buy a win. Cardinals and the Phillies, but they were horrible that year. Cardinals 751, and that's 5. Phillies 11-24, that's 3. That's a win for the Redbirds. August 14th, Kansas City at Boston, another doubleheader. Royals 17-61, and that's 8. Red Sox 11-26, that's 3. Kansas City takes the first. Kansas City 10-63, and that is 7. Red Sox 18-46, that is 6. Wow. The Royals sweep Boston in both doubleheaders. Youch. Mariners and the Angels. Mariners 733, that is 3. Halos 9-16, that is 2. Tough loss for the Halos. They can't lose to teams like the Mariners. Baltimore at the White Sox. Orioles 862, that's 7. White Sox 833, and that's 3. Another win for the Orioles. Just like the Jeffersons, they're moving on up. Yankees at Detroit. Yankees 614, that is 1. Tigers 11-25, and that is 3. That's a big win for the Cats. Minnesota at Oakland. Twins 10-26, that is 3. Athletics 13-24, that's 3. And that is extra innings. Twins roll a 4 plus 0. Oakland rolls a 1 plus 0, and that will be a win for the Twins in extras. Cleveland at Texas. Tribe 233, that is 2. Rangers 965, that is 8. And that's a win for the Lone Stars. Milwaukee at Toronto. Brewers 615, that's 1. Blue Jays 1346, that's 6. The Bluebirds get the win. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 651, 5 runs. Braves 11-21, and that's 2. Another win for the Dodgers. Padres and the Reds. Padres 216, that's 1 run. Reds 10-26, 3 runs. That game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Astros. Giants 615, that's 1. Astros 853, and that's 5. Stros get another win. Pirates and the Expos. Pirates 733, that's 3. Expos 631, and that is also 3. They are going to extras. Pirates, both teams roll a 5. Pittsburgh is a 0. Montreal is a -2. So you will raise the Jolly Roger. Cubs and the Mets. Cubs 11-25, and that is 3. Mets 7-14, and that is 1. And all my Mets do is lose, lose, and by the way, they lose. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals 216, and that is 1. Fighting Phils 1355, and that is 7. Another win for the Phils. August 15th, Toronto at Cleveland. Blue Jays 1544, 5 runs. Indians 1464, that's 9. The Tribe get a win. Detroit at Kansas City. Tigers 1752, that's 7. Royals 1631, and that is 4. A good night for the Tigers tonight. Boston at Milwaukee. Red Sox 543, that's 4. Brewers 1246, and that is 5. Wow. Boston loses 5 games tonight. White Sox and the Yankees. White Sox 1145, and that is 5. Yankees 1044, and that is also 5. They're going to extras. Both teams roll a 1. White Sox are a +0. The Yankees are a +1. So the Yankees are going to get the game. California at Oakland. Angels 1243, and that is 5. Athletics 861, and that is 6. And that's a tough loss for the Halos, who are trying to stay above 500. Minnesota at Seattle. Twins 1325, and that's 3. Mariners 1134, and that is 4. A win for the M's. Baltimore at Texas. Orioles 1141, that's 4. Rangers 036, and that is 3. And all the Orioles are doing is rolling, rolling, rolling. Padres at Atlanta. Padres 465, that is 7. We have these two tomorrow night. Braves 1053, and that is 6. And the Friars will get a win. Phillies and the Cubs. Phillies 1242, 5 runs. Cubs 626, 3 runs. Another win for Philadelphia Freedom. Astros and the Reds. Astros 1044, that's 5. Reds 714, that's 1. Another win for the Stros tonight. They had a good night, but they still got a long way to go. Giants and the Dodgers. Giants 954, 6 runs. Dodgers 835, 4 runs. That's a win for the G-Men. Mets and the Pirates. Mets -133, that is 2. Pirates 1043, and that is 5. And doesn't look like we're going to see many happy recaps from my Mets the rest of this season. But remember I said they did stink that year. Expos and the Cardinals. Expos 1013, that is 1. Cardinals 531, and that is 3. And that is a win for the Redbirds. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be August 16th. We will be at Fulton County Stadium as the San Diego Padres will take on the Atlanta Braves. Mark Thurmond will be going for the Padres. Pascual Perez will be going for the Braves. Big game in the National League West. The Braves are on top. Padres are right there with them. Could be a big matchup tomorrow night. Friars and the Bravos. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Tigers go ahead and claw their way to a win over the Yankees tonight. A 3-2 victory at Tiger Stadium. See you guys tomorrow.